Y'all let me know when y'all ready for B. Ready. B's right here. This is my driver's side mirror. It is securely mounted. There's no cracks in my mirror with no damage. My door, it opens and closes freely. My weather seal is securely mounted. It's not ripped or torn. My fire extinguisher is securely mounted with the proper charge with the lock pin in lock position. My marker light is amber in color, securely mounted with no damage. My steps are free from any debris, not crack, damage, broke, no damage. This is my depth tank. My cap is tight, it has the proper O-ring, it's securely mounted with no leaks. My fuel tank is mounted with 3 straps. My cap is tight with the proper O-ring. Underneath there's no leaks. My catwalk steps leading to my catwalk is free from any debris, there's no damage. My exhaust is right here. It is securely mounted with no leaks. There's no indication of any black soot around any of the elbows. In between here is my drive shaft. My drive shaft is securely mounted, not bent, cracked, or broken. My torque iron, which I showed you earlier, is underneath here. It's securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken. My frame is right here, has no illegal welds or holes. Going right over here to my dry fender. My dry fender is securely mounted with no damage. Now the suspension is the same as the front. We're just gonna add that airbag, all right? Front spring mount, securely mounted with no damage. My leaf springs are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, broken, or loose, or even missing. Then I have U-boats. That I can't see them, but if y'all put your phone through there, I can see them. I got U-boats, right? I have 2 of them there in place, not cracked, bent, or broken, or missing. And I have this airbag. That's the only difference between the suspension and the front is I have an airbag here, not a spring mount. My airbag is securely mounted. There's no serious cuts, bumps, or abrasions. There's no leaks. Then after that, guess what? We back into the brakes. Brakes is all repetition down the truck. What Mr. Miller gonna do is mark it off. You don't have to be up underneath there. So I'm gonna say my brake line is securely mounted with no leaks. Brake chamber securely mounted with no leaks. Push rod and slack adjuster. My push rod is not bent. My slack adjuster has no more than 1 inch of play. There I have my brake pads. My brake pads have no less than a 1/4 inch of play. A thickness, I should say. And my brake drums are securely mounted, not cracked. Before I do anything, I'm going between my tires, make sure I have any buzz spacer or any debris. My inflation is no less than 105 PSI. How do I know that? I would check with a tire gauge in both valve stems. I have 2 valve stems. I'm gonna check both valve stems. I'll make sure that both valve stems are capped tight, securely mounted with no damage, no leaks. The condition, my inner and outer walls on both my tires, there's no serious cuts, bumps, or abrasions. And my depth is no less than 2/32 of an inch in each major groove on both tires. Everything I did for my front drives, I'm definitely gonna do for my rear drives. My rear mud flap is securely mounted with no damage. All my DOT reflective tape is of the proper color, not ripped or torn. My rear tractor lights are red in color, used for braking, hazards, and signal. And my rear tractor light is clear in color, used for reverse. That's it for B.